things got very politically unpleasant in terms of the war in Vietnam and our opposition to it and so on, we moved to Argenta, BC. I was very active both in the peace movement and in civil rights movement, marched with Martin Luther King, and was a good friend of his and his family, and also in the peace movement during the Vietnam War. I was national president of the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom, and very active, and I have to say very outspoken on peace issues and the war in Vietnam. I knew Martin Luther King because his wife was also on the board of directors of the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom, as I was. And we had met on various occasions over the years. And when there was the march in Selma, he asked several of us if we would come and join him there. And we did. I was a white, middle-aged, white person who could take a car and drive all around the countryside with nobody thinking the worst of it, and take messages and collect people who needed to be picked up and take supplies to this camp or that camp.
Have you ever been arrested?
No, I haven't. I've done things that I could have been arrested for. With Martin Luther King on his marches when we were marching when we didn't have permission to. And finally enough influential people, spoke up. And certainly it didn't, during the Vietnam War, it didn't stop me from, and didn't stop most Quakers from having demonstrations and marching and so on as Quakers, whether it's slavery or war or whatever. Quakers have not been afraid to oppose what they felt was wrong. Some friends from, also from Philadelphia, joined us at that point. We went to Calgary and picked them up and then took them with us to Argenta. And I can remember at the end of the visit, one friend said to me, well, it's an interesting place to visit, but I couldn't live here, could you? And I said, well, I could.